don't know. Say the world just don't know. Say the world just don't know. But they will soon know. Live life to the full, there's no rule, it's just how I feel. Listen close between lines, I be spitting what's real. Say the world just don't know. But they will soon know. This is the anthem for those who stay peace amidst the ruckus. God sends us what we can handle, and look where he stuck us. In the belly, New York.
Hey everyone. First, I want to thank everybody who has gone and purchased my book, Where Love is Free. I truly appreciate the support and the love. Just a little background. I've been writing for a very long time. Like, I've probably been a writer almost as long as I've been a dancer. And it was something that kind of fell to the wayside as I got older, only because I started to think about stability, and the income from my writing wasn't coming in quick enough. So like, I started doing poetry for dancers. That became my way of making money. You might hear some of my poems opening some of my shows, and my sister Nikki Hextall would dance to it. Me and my sisters, Tisha included, we would all dance to them. I was a guest poet for Kinetic Afrique. I opened their show at Wofabe with a poem, and a fabulous dancer danced to, interpreted it. And after that, I was like getting booked to do my poetry for dance companies and dancers. And that seemed lucrative, you know, whereas with books, it just seemed like I gotta get a publisher. You gotta be, if you self-publish, you gotta be able to invest in yourself. And I just wasn't ready. And I was known so much as a dancer. I didn't think anybody was going to really buy my book, because people who knew me as a writer, probably the last people who really considered me a writer were in high school. You know, you talk to anybody that went to high school with me, most of them have either heard me rap or heard about one of my books. I have a few books I was writing through high school. Junior high school, a lot of them, they would know, you know, that's like how long I've been writing. But see, dancing, I've been doing that since I was 3 years old. So if you ask anybody, what does it mean to do? Or those who knew me when I was a child by my first name and not my middle name, call me Robin, they'll be like, oh, Robin's a dancer, you know. You know, but those who know me will be like, yo, she dances, but she writes. And finally, I would say my sister kind of sparked it. My sister Tisha started her Write It Out Wednesdays on Facebook platform and asked me to submit some poetry. And then it turned into me submitting songs. And then it turned into me submitting raps. And then I started digging through the crates. What I got? I know I got more stuff. And I stumbled upon stories that I had written. Now, this specific story, Where Love is Free, this resurfaced for me during the pandemic. And I started to want to see it become a movie. First, I was working on it to be a musical, but then a part of me was like, I could see this as a movie. So I called up one of my friends since high school, one of my best friends, Michael Corey Davis. He's an established director, actor out there in LA. Shout out, Mike. And we started talking about it, and I sent him my rough draft of the story, and he liked it. And coming from a fellow writer / actor / director, it meant a lot to me. Like, okay, maybe this can be something. So I'll say he was the motivation behind this specific story coming out. And after that, I outlined it. He told me, you know, try to turn it into a screenplay. He would direct. So that's what I've been working on, is turning this into a screenplay manuscript, which is something I'm completely new at. I've written plays for like my dance group to do at shows, but not a screenplay, which I've noticed is a totally different format. So I've been working on that. But all that's to say is, thanks to these two people in my life, I started feeling like maybe I can do this. So I started putting my writing back out there, and I stumbled upon somebody talking about Kindle publishing. So that's just a heads up to those of you out there who do want to put out your own work. I don't, to me, it's not a secret, just get it out there. You know what I'm saying? If it's good, people will buy, they might buy it and then be like, oh, this is trash and won't get your next one. But at least you got it out there and if you can do it or if you want to do it. So anyway, so I put this out and I really appreciate everybody who bought it. This is not my face, by the way. Y'all can tell this is a man, but I like doing that. Anyway, this story is based loosely on a true story. Names have been changed, of course, but situations that occur in here did happen, even all the way to the end, except that was a little twisted up, but for the book's sake. However, it's very near and dear to my heart, this story, and I wanted everyone to hear it. There's 2 more parts to the story. Rivers Ocean is the next part, and the final one is Where You Are Is Home. But it's a trilogy from my Lessons on Love, which is also a reading podcast that I've been doing on YouTube, where I talk about experiences I've had in relationships, and I try to inspire others to open up to love. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what book number 1 is about. Pretty roughly, it's about opening up to love. Okay? And in all its forms, and releasing conditioned forms of loving, and just loving freely, just based off of how you feel, So with that said, again, I want to thank everybody who purchased, and I hope that you will spread the word. I hope y'all love it. If you like it, please leave me a review on Amazon. That's very important. The reviews are very important. I appreciate you very much. If you hated it, put that in a review. If you're hating on me and you're gonna write you hated it, please don't. Okay, you can skip that. But if you genuinely love me and you read it and you was like, this is hot, give me a review. If you read it and you was like, it's all right, meh. As Tisha been saying, meh. You can put that too. That's fine, because that helps me grow as a writer. And that's really what I want to do. I want to grow. I don't want, you guys to buy my books just off the strength of it's me. Then the general public gets it and they're like, this is garbage, and then I get my feelings hurt. So be real with me. I'm open to it. Really quick, before I get to this reading is an exclusive I do for Patreon. But anyway, we'll get to that. Ancestors had some messages that want to come through. It's called the Check Yourself 911 Ancestor Message. It's the first of its kind. I always do 911 messages, which is like pop up spirits here and they got messages for people. But this one is a check yourself. So it's something about looking within yourself. But anyway, before we check ourselves, I just wanted to give an update. People have been asking me about in-person classes. My Sacred Dundun dance class is virtual. It's virtual because right now I'm in North Carolina and it's more feasible for me to do it online because I could reach more of you. I'm not touring right now, so it's easier for me to reach everybody at one time if you join me virtually. And I got a great sale that ends on Thursday where you can pay for 9 classes at half price. So I would say take advantage of it. Class is going to be off the hook. If you've taken any of my sample Sacred Dundun dance classes, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, in-person classes. All right. If you live in Florida, I should be out there October 22nd with through my sister Nikani. So look into that. But events that I am hosting that I've booked for myself, because sometimes I like to just, put myself back out there. Sometimes I do say like I'm waiting for bookings, but other times it's like for the love of the culture. I just love to dance. I love to teach. I love dancing drums. So let's do it. So I will be in New York the month of November after I come back from J. Kulu conference in Vermont. If y'all gonna head up there, you'll see me in the classes. But anyway, when I come back, I'll be in New York City. So November 10th, I'm going to be doing a Femme Healing African dance class. A location to be decided because I don't know what borough I want to do it in yet. I'm going to do one class. It's going to be without my live drums. The second class will be with live drums. Yeah, okay, making sure I had those dates right. Then on the 12th, my DNA workshop is returning. Well, me and Damon. It's Damon and Amina, DNA. You get it? Damon and Amina, DNA. All right. And it's in our DNA. It's in our genes. So we'll be doing our master workshop. Y'all know how it is. 2 hours long. We'll be at the Devore Dance Center in Hollis, Queens, New York. Look out for that. 2 hours. It's going to be dope. We always have master musicians playing. We have Yao Babio. We have Kerwin coming through. We got Eddie. Trying to remember everybody. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Kerwin Eileen, Eddie Jones. I'm still booking drummers, so it's gonna be off the hook. And y'all know half them drummers. They either drum. Eddie has drummed with my group millions of times since he was young. He's also with Harambe when they were in New York. Yao Babio is the director of Asasaya. I know y'all know Asasaya. And Kerwin is like a master steel pan drummer, and he's also been a part of my group for a very long time when I used to work in New York, and he's drummed with many companies. We're still working on this, like 2 more drummers I'm trying to get. I haven't called them yet, so I don't want to say their names, but y'all know. Y'all always know our music is tight. Okay. Then November 16th and 17th, I am working on doing an in-person Sacred Doon Doon dance class. 2 of them. So we will see. I'm still debating, sometimes when you're doing a spiritually based African dance, drummers get antsy and they don't want to wait around while you're trying to do your breath work and stuff. So I'm still like, do I want to do it yet? I got to make sure I get the right ensemble together. So be patient with me. I'm working on that. But that's just a heads up about what's happening in person workshops with me. So anyway, let's get to this reading. First off, before I even get started, I'm going to give y'all a general read. Just letting y'all know what the hell is going on. Why the ancestors waking Amina up in the mornings talking about you need to do reads. There's somebody out there that needs some messages. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 3 cards and tell you really quickly. Well, 2 of them just went on out on their own. I'm going to tell you real quickly what the gist of the messages are going to be based on. Okay, so the card that jumped out first that flipped itself up is the 8 of Water, 8 of Cups. It's going to be about walking away from things that are no longer emotionally fulfilling you. And perhaps there's some of you that are supposed to be walking away from things, but maybe you're doing it, but you're still worried, like, am I doing the right thing? Am I going to regret this? Whatever. So maybe they want to give you some confirmation that you're either doing the right thing or rethink your steps. We have the 10 of Cups, family, love, and blessings. So yeah, this is what you want. The 10 of Hearts is pretty much what this is. It's the ultimate love, emotional fulfillment, happy family, happy home. But there's a chance that you thought you had that and you're realizing you do not. And there's a need for you to reassess. Head towards this, okay? Because if you thought you had it and you're starting to realize your cups are empty, then it's time to keep it moving, all right? And you're being guided, so don't worry. You have angelic beings guiding you forward. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles. There's a need to focus on your study, research, your craft, honing in on your work. I feel like there's a lot of self-doubt when it comes to your craft. Yeah. I feel like some of you are like, I don't know if I'm good enough to make money off of this. I don't know if I should focus on this. And Spirit is saying, just perfect it. Get better, just work on it. Do research to make it better. Do whatever you have to do to build on it. You can make money from it, and all it takes is focus and paying attention to the details and making sure that you are truly educated in what it is you're trying to bring forward. What you don't see is a new beginning if you just believe, and that you're very protected. So you can take a leap towards whatever it is you've been dreaming about. You're very protected right now at this time, my soul tribe. You don't have to worry about anybody trying to come and backstab you. You're recovering from a lot of people that might have had swords in your back, hating on you or deceiving you or betraying you. This is recovery time. That time is over. Don't worry about that no more. Keep it moving forward. Okay? So now I'm going to move on to the reading. The reading is a 3-pile spread. It's 3 piles. Okay? And you get to choose which pile resonates with you based off of either a crystal, a number, or the photo of the angel on the card that is representing the pile. Okay? I'm going to show you the piles. Welcome back. Not that y'all felt that I went anywhere, but for me that was a minute to rearrange everything, but for y'all that was probably a blink of an eye. Okay, let's get into it. This is an exclusive reading for my patrons only. So if you are seeing this now, you are subscribed to my Patreon and you are able to get this freaking deep ass message the ancestors got for you, because the cards that they selected for me to use to relay the message or the messages to you are really heavy cards. So I'm going to sage really quickly, clear the energy of the space, make sure that these interpretations come through with clarity and clear. Yes, ancestor bells. Give them a little jingle. Okay. Send you guys a little bit of cleansing energy out there too. Take that sage. And let's get into it. So we got pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. All right. This is to check yourself. 911 ancestor messages. And you can choose either by number 1, number 2, or number 3. Or you can choose according to the crystals. Pile number 1 is represented by this red jasper. Pile number 2 is represented by this labradorite. Pile number 3 is represented by this golden healing quartz crystal heart. Or you can select according to the angel. The angel cards will be read last. Pile number 1 is represented by this angel here. Pile number 2 is represented by this angel. And pile number 3 is represented by this angel. Taking a deep breath and release. And select the pile that is calling to you. And I'll be back with pile number 1. Alrighty. So if you were drawn to this red jasper, here I am. This is not how I intended to do it. However, I guess Spirit said, you have to show yourself today. So I'm back and I'm glad I was able to show you the piles, but now I'm going to have to do the reads by showing you the piles while you look at my face. Hope that doesn't bother anybody. Okay. So we're going to start with pile number 1. So we have the red jasper here again. My pile number ones, I feel like you're busy or you're doing a lot. Something with the needing an energy boost. I almost feel like you need something to take something. This is making me think of like taking vitamin. It's something ancestors are saying will help you boost up your energy a notch. Okay. And they're like really saying that you need like something that just give you a little boost. Red Jasper is good for boosting that energy. It's also good for intimacy and passion and getting that going as well. So you might want to think about where you can either find time to recharge or what you can do to enhance your energy even more. Or I'm also getting some of you may be feeling very energized right now, like very hyper, and they're just saying they're giving you that boost right now. Okay, so use it. Okay, so this is your angel, and I don't read, I don't even see what it says. I don't read the meaning of this card until last. So I'm going to put that angel to the side. So your first three cards are tarot. The tarot is going to tell you what needs your immediate attention, why your ancestors are coming through so strongly today. So your first card is Judgment. Second card is the Hanged Person. And your third card is the Six of Cups. What needs your immediate attention? There's something that you're supposed to make a choice about that you're not really making a decision, something that you need to pass judgment on that you've been weighing in your mind. I do feel like it's something that has to do with your past, maybe somebody from your past, maybe something you need to do with your children, or something that you want to do that's from your childhood, but you're in sort of state where you're trying to see things from another angle. You're trying to perceive things differently from how you always looked at them. Because now I feel like you're more mature, you're older, you've had some other experiences now that have kind of changed the way you see things. And so at this time, I'm sorry, I just want to adjust this a little. So at this time right now, your ancestors are saying what needs your immediate attention is this choice you need to make. And if you don't make it, the divine is going to just do it for you. But right now, you're being given a moment to pause and to really think. Do I want to? It could be a reconciliation with someone you had a problem with, maybe with a child of yours, maybe a friend, or ex-lover, or do you want to just leave this in the past and keep moving forward? So that's where your immediate attention needs to be right now, is on this issue. Okay, what do you want to do before the divine has to step in? Okay, so how do you deal with this situation? I'm going to get the book for these cards because these cards are very intricate. Okay, and the book explains them best. But so, how do you deal with this situation, this choice that you have to make? You have the fault line. I feel like this is a situation that has had a lot of friction for quite some time. Something that has been bothering you for quite some time, something that shakes things up every now and then, and that's why you'd rather not really focus on it too much. Something that you like to pretend is not an issue, but it does weigh heavy on you at times. So let's see, what does the book say? I don't know why they use Roman numerals, make it hard for us to find the number, because I'm not, well, I know my Roman numerals, but I don't use them on the regular. So this is like a pain in the ass when I have to figure them out. Okay. I'll save that for one of my spiritual guide beef episodes. If you follow me on TikTok, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. I thought I found it and they said no. Oh, here it is. Okay. So The crack, the wear line, the wear link, the weak link. Okay, look at, let me turn my light on. Yeah, the weak link. All right, so they want you to imagine walking across a frozen lake that begins to crack before your eyes. No matter how optimistic and brave you might be, panic ensues. You become fearful and tense and long for stable ground. Such is the energy of the fault line. It's the energy of walking on eggshells, which you must be doing with this person. Okay. Sensing what is ready to break open into chaos. It's likely this cracking open is overdue as fault lines develop slowly and naturally from underlying elemental pressures. I pretty much read this card without reading the book. This card comes as a potent warning not to deny the shakiness that's afoot. It's much better to prepare yourself for change than to walk along the fault line, pretending all is well. There is no easy fix for the situation at hand. It will require a foundational shift that alters the current dynamics from the ground up. All right, so your whole reality is going to be redefined. All right, so how to deal with this situation is to take your time, but face reality. I'm pretending that it is not a problem or there's no situation is where you are going wrong. And what your ancestors are saying is you need to realize this is a problem. This is a situation. And instead of tiptoeing around it, start to face it, but not in a way that is aggressive, in a way that things could be mended. I'm seeing here it's also possible that something a loved one said to you has caused this rift, right, in your relationship. And it has never been really mended or healed properly. And the ancestors are coming through to say the time is near. You're going to be knocked out of that hangman position that you've been sitting in and forced to face this situation head on. All right. And that's how they want you to deal with it. Now, why is it an important experience in your life? Why is this important for you to have to face and go through? You have autumn, which to me, it's because it's a part of your transformation. It's a part of you letting go of things that no longer serve you and welcoming in some newness, taking some time to heal, because that's what I feel the winter does. And then in the spring, new things can be rebirthed. Maybe a whole new start with this person, or maybe you just move on into a whole new cycle of life. But this experience is important for you because it's a part of your transformation, your growth. Okay, I thought I was going to have to go to the book for that, but no, I don't. Let's go to the next card. How will this experience change you as a person? Key to intimacy. Intimate love is a core need to be met in relation to ourselves and those closest to us. The journey to intimacy often includes learning what love is not. So, this experience will change you as a person because you will start to realize when the love is real from someone and when it is not. When somebody truly deserves your intimacy, your love, your kindness, and when they are just using you. You will start to see when you are simply a light in the dark to someone, or when you are both shining light beams for each other. When you balance out that energy, or when someone's just draining you. And so that's what makes this a very important experience for you to go through, because maybe this is someone that you allowed for a very long time to drain you, to show false love towards you, that you often felt like they left you in the dark. You weren't really sure how they felt, or they lashed out at you and put you into a dark space. And Spirit's coming through to say, now it's time to come out of that. And this experience is going to change you to the point where you are going to truly understand when the love is genuine. Okay. Now we got animal spirit guides coming through. The spirit animal energy to call on for assistance or protection at this time is the timber wolf. This wolf comes to show you you still have a clan, you still have a family, you still have a support system. So when you feel like, oh my God, if I walk away from this person, they're all I have left. They're the last of my family. They're the last of my really old friends, or they're the last of anyone that I thought was a lover. This wolf's energy needs to be called on, and it will assist you at this time to remind you that you are not alone, that you still have a soul tribe, you still have a clan out there. Use your instinct, okay? Where you belong, you will be drawn, and those that belong with you will be drawn to you. And those that do not, spirit will not let them stay around. You're part of my light tribe, you're a light worker, and anybody that is trying to dim your light or leave you in the dark, no, the divine is going to pass judgment and say bye-bye. Okay. All right. Now, what's being activated in you on a soul or spiritual level at this time, my power ones, is the sword of light. Wow. This is the sword of Archangel Michael. Divine protection. So you're getting repeated that you have protection. Cords cut, breakthrough energy. So you're about to be cutting some cords. Most likely, this is someone in your life that you need to let them know it's a done deal. You can't come correct. You can't come in the energy that I need at this time, even though I'm coming to you with the energy that you need because you're soaking up all my light. So I must be, then I have to walk away. And you are activating the ability to cut cords with those who are no longer serving you in a positive way. Those who are maybe vampire energying you, like just sucking you dry of your light. Okay. You're going to have a major breakthrough energy coming through where you are going to realize your power, that you don't have to let anybody into your energetic field that doesn't belong there, no matter who they are. Last but not least, let's get you your advice from your angel here. And the card says discipline. This is the angel of discipline. Put in the effort. It is sometimes said that success is 99% perspiration and 1% inspiration. If you lack self-discipline and struggle to concentrate or to go the extra mile, ask the angel of discipline to help you set your sights on your goals and persevere. If you don't want to put in the effort, dedication, and commitment, fulfillment will elude you. Let the angel of discipline give you the focused energy and determination you need in order to succeed. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. So start by taking small steps in the right direction. Making your bed when you get up is a reflection of your self-discipline and is a small step you can take every day to start your day productively and work towards changing your life for the better. Remember, self-discipline is crucial for you, not only to achieve your goals, but also to help you discover your purpose and live the life of your dreams. And that is your advice at this time, my power ones. May the divine continue to bless you. May your angels continue to guide and protect you. If this is where you're going to leave me, I'm kidding. Peace, blessings, all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. But stick around. You may hear another message for you in one of the other pals. All right, I'm moving on to pal number 2. Or if you were drawn to this labradorite crystal, or this angel here, then this is your reading. So with the labradorite crystal, as soon as I put it out, I was feeling protection, protection, protection. So I do feel like your ancestors are coming through right now to confirm to you that you are protected. So maybe you are worrying a lot about things. Maybe you're stressing out about things, and they want to assure you like, yo, we got you covered. Relax. No one's going to dupe you. Nobody's going to play you. Nobody's going to hurt you. You good. We got you. Because labradorite is one of the most powerful stones for protecting your energy. Okay, so maybe there is a need for you to beef up on what you are using to protect yourself. Maybe you need more crystals. and wear some things to protect yourself. Maybe you need to switch up your colors, burn some candles, burn some sage, whatever the case may be. They're letting you know that protection is high up there right now on the charts for you. Either focus on it or just know. And I'm getting a sense of just know. Oh, they got really hot just now. Just know that they got you. Okay. So we're going to start with the tarot. And you know, we do the angel card last for your advice. What needs your immediate attention? Sorry, if you see me drinking that a lot, that's my Thai tea. Oh, I love it. Okay. So you have the Queen of Cups. The King of Swords. And the Five of Pentacles. What needs your immediate attention right now? Well, whether you are a man or a woman, if you are in a Queen of Cups energy, meaning you are feeling very emotional right now, you'll know that this is you. Your emotions are high. You are trying your best to stay balanced and stay grounded. However, you know, it's difficult for you to not notice the bad things around you or the negative energy or people or environment that you're in. I'm getting that your environment's not your cup of tea. However, you are still able to make some beautiful things and to still blossom beautifully. You see these lotus down here, they grow in swamps. But you're still able to manifest beautiful things and stay a beautiful person in spite of your surroundings or the people around you that may not be all that great. I do see a moon here. I feel like the full moon's energy was important for you, but also the new moon that's coming up is going to also be a big, big, big thing happening for you around that time. Now, if you feel you are in the masculine energy, King of Swords in it, then your vibe right now, you might be more in your head. You may be less emotional at this time and overthinking. And this could be both, could be you, Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. The King of Swords is very wise, well respected, and not always very fuzzy, warm, and you know, they're kind of a thinker. Think first, feel later. And I do feel like a little guarded as well. Not very, very guarded, but you see that sword there, and it's like, you know, a little bit guarded. And maybe at this time, not feeling that clear. It looks like the moon over his head is a little foggy. So it's like, because I can't see things clearly or what's ahead for me right now, I have my I'm very skeptical and I'm not going to put my heart in because I'm nervous. I'm not sure. Okay. So this could be you feeling both of these. All right. Or one of them is you and one of them is someone else that is in your life right now. Okay. Take what resonates. Five of Pentacles here. There is a fear, a slight fear of being left behind, either on your part or someone that you're dealing with. They're feeling like there's a chance that they could be just left behind with nothing. Yeah. And maybe if you are the feminine in this, you've been nurturing someone or trying to help somebody, bring them in from the cold, someone who felt like they were just forgotten about. You are kind of letting them know you're not forgotten. But at the same time, you're not get the universe, though, is what you don't see. With the big trees, there's also light behind you. So there is a lot that better things are ahead. Right now, there's a healing on, there's a recognize it. Keep hearing like look at surroundings, look at who is around, and it's a learning process. that's happening. Also, I'm also getting a need to feel like you belong. Maybe you're feeling very outside of everything. And maybe there's just one other entity. Maybe it's your child. Maybe it's a friend. Maybe it's a friend from your childhood or a lover, that someone that's younger than you. This energy is the only thing that feels like it knows you, it understands you at this time. And maybe you're feeling a little like, where is my tribe? Do I have one? And so you may be coming from a Queen of Cups and a King of Swords energy, where your heart's open at the time, because you can things through a lot, you know. Yeah, this is what the ancestors want your immediate attention on, is, I guess, this fluctuating of emotions going on within you, and also your feelings of being alone, or just feeling like people use you and toss you to the side. Yeah. So maybe that's something you need to heal from at this time, or that you are healing from. So, how to deal with this situation? The Starborn. This gives me the energy of someone who is about to blossom, someone who is about to, like, be born. I mean, like, let me just, I'm gonna go to the book. This card, I don't know why this one always, the archetypes always brings me to the book, but maybe, wow, I open right to the page. Maybe the explanation is better in there than what I'm channeling. The divine child, the star child, the destined. I said I got a feeling of someone who is about to be blossom, just be born. An elusive yet radiant aspect of the self, the starborn archetype points to the cosmic spark of light that arrives with each being at birth. The moment the newborn crowns, whether vaginally or surgically, the royal stars above are said to constellate in a unique shape that maps our path in the world. The idea of destiny is controversial, yet the starborn naturally feels a sense of destination and purpose, aiming itself toward a future that is beyond the mundane. When this card appears, travel back to your birth story for clues and insight. What did you desire when you were young? Practice seeing your life from a mythic point of view rather than as a series of logistics. Read the story of the three fates and envision yourself born under the stars with a unique destiny. All right. So there's a need for you to trust. You are a vibrant light, okay, with a destiny that is preordained. And if you're feeling a little out of alignment, or I don't know, like you're longing for something, like maybe you feel lost or disconnected, you are a star child. So you could be feeling a disconnect from your star ancestry and stuff like that. They want you to remember destiny, fate. You can alter the path towards it, but you are destined for something. Okay? You're destined. So trust the process. See the universe, the galaxy as your friend. All right. When this card appears, don't be surprised if you receive a surge of desire for a long lost dream, one you haven't visited since childhood. Let this desire shake you up. So maybe your long lost dream was to, maybe it was something you wanted to do career wise. Maybe it was having your own like tribe of friends to belong to. Maybe it has to do with being highly respected for your wisdom and your knowledge, or being loved for your kindness. Whatever it is, look back at that and let it shake you up. Let it get your juices flowing, is what I'm hearing. Okay. That's what you need to deal with this situation at this time, which is interesting advice. Okay. Why is this an important experience in your life? Rotation. I feel like it's a part of a cycle. It's part of a week, and that now Now you are at the heart of things. You are at the center. You have reached a point where you are wise and you can take in all of your experiences and turn them into wisdom. That wisdom will assist you in moving in the right direction so that you don't feel left out in the cold. You don't feel all alone. You know that you're always guided and you're never alone. I do feel that I want to look at the book finally for the alchemy card just to get some more insight from that card because this one is deep. I can just tell. Wait a minute. Here we go with these Roman numerals again. Bear with me. All right. Rotatio is the great alchemical operation of the wheel. Monotony and cycles has a lot, are also keywords with this card. I did say cycles. All right. Through its circularity, it indicates that work performed again and again and again produces results. It reminds us our efforts are cumulative, not singular. Nor is the work ever fixed or finished. Rather, the alchemist rises each day to tend to the laboratory, to weave their work into the world. It is the epitome of the alchemical axiom. I arise the same. Edem mutata resurgo. Although changed, I arise the same. That's what that means. This operation is expressed through images of the circle, the spiral, and the wheel. By its non-hierarchical shape, we are tossed back into the spin just when we thought we had figured it all out. Though this stage can be frustrating because of fear management, it is the heart of all spiritual practices. Okay, so this operation connects us to the element of time. Through this card, the alchemist learns how to use time like any other element, not to waste it, but to expand it and appreciate its gifts. If you've been repeating actions and getting the same results, this card is an opportunity to see the pattern and make a new choice, spin the wheel in a new direction. So maybe being this Queen of Hearts or Cups has not been bringing you the results you want, or being in this King of Swords state is not bringing you the results you want, or vice versa, and you need to flip, try something different, go a different route. Maybe this feeling, you feeling like, oh, I don't belong anywhere. There's no one who accepts me. I'm always left out in the cold. No matter what I do, it's time to try something else. That's what they're really saying. In the cycle, spin the wheel, go in another direction. Okay, that is one experience where you have felt you were a lot, and now it's time for you to stop it. Stop the cycle. Okay, how will this experience change you as a person? We have spirit self. Be who you are as you are. This experience is going to make you stand in your authentic light. This experience is going to make you be you by any means necessary, no matter what society thinks, no matter what friends think, family, lovers, children, anybody. You are going to spiritually go to the point where you are so connected to the divine that is the only thing that matters in your heart, is that you're being guided and you're standing true in the light of the Most High, and therefore you will be changed. Why? Because you will be who you were meant to be since birth. You will be standing in your truth. Deep. All right, what spirit animal energy to call on for assistance and protection at this time? Check this out. Golden orb spider. You can't make this up. How y'all got two spiders in one pile? That's creeping me out. Okay, and I'm not easily creeped. Okay, so what I'm getting is, when you need to find balance, when you are feeling like you are lost in the fog, you don't know what direction to go in, you don't know what to do to get out of this funk, Call on the energy of this golden orb spider. It will help you become more aware of what it is that you need and what it is you don't need. It will help you regain balance and get grounded. Also, I feel like this pal, you are some kind of a messenger and you have a message that needs to get out there. Call on this animal energy to assist you with getting your message out there, okay? Getting your stories told, all right, and forging a path ahead, helping you to design the life that you want. All right. We have what's being activated in you on a soul or spiritual level at this time. Inner earth, your root chakra, strength and security, and laying foundation. So you at this time are activating a deeper connection to earth, feeling more rooted and feeling strong and secure and fearless. That is what you are activating within you at this time, is a fearlessness and a closeness to Mama Earth, a stability, abundant feeling where you know that you are covered, you are grounded, and that if you keep moving forward, or as you keep moving forward, you will reach that light. And you're already in the light. You're already in it. Now you just have to embrace it. Let's get your advice, my pal twos. Woo, exhausting pal two. Okay. Your advice comes from the angel of prayer. Wow. Speak from your heart. Prayer is the power of loving intention or directed thought. Ask the angel of prayer to help you harness the life-changing power of your thoughts. Although actions speak louder than words, you need both to attract what you want into your life. If you don't feel energized or inspired, if you feel that success is eluding you, or if negative thinking has taken over and stopped you in your tracks, let the angel of prayer clear away the darkness and replace it with light. Focus your thoughts on what is positive. Every morning when you wake up and every evening before you go to bed, try saying a little prayer, either out loud or in your heart. And remember, prayer is a two-way conversation. As well as sharing your thoughts and feelings and asking for what you want, be sure to listen. Inspiration will come in the silence. And that's your advice, my pal twos. Whew, that was an interesting read, very deep. All righty, we're moving on to pal number 3. Last but not least, let me take a sip of my tea. So if you were attracted to this golden heart quartz crystal, or the number 3, or perhaps you were drawn to this angel here and felt this is where your message was coming from, I'm going to save that for last. All right, my pal 3s, I do feel that your ancestors are coming through today because you are going through a spiritual healing, or you have recently healed from something that wounded you. I do feel like there are some scars, some wounds, some things you're still working through, but I do feel it's you're stronger than you were before you started this spiritual journey, or whatever you're on right now. Because I do feel like it's some kind of spiritual journey, some kind of growth process you're in right now, whether you know it or not, but you're growing stronger from it and you are healing. Okay. So don't doubt that. Now let's see. What needs your immediate attention? We have the 8 of Pentacles. This card came up in my general read. 3 of Pentacles. And I see where your attention needs to be right now, my pal 3s. And the Fool. All right. So right off the bat, what needs your immediate attention right now is your work and your partnerships with people. There have been moments where you were very naive. Maybe you shared your plans or your ideas or your gifts with people who were not deserving. But at this time, Spirit is saying, focus on your craft. You're getting better at it. You're getting better and better and better. And people that are meant to work with you and be a part of this glow up are being drawn to you. You are creating great partnerships. You are getting your work out there. It is improving. Maybe you sell, maybe you do something with clothing. Um, yeah, because I see her with the spinning wheel here, or you deal with food with all these fruits around and him stirring a big pot. But whatever it is, I feel like it's something you do hands on. Okay. It's not any like corporate type work. It's something that it requires you to make it or put it together or something to that extent. Um, with the fool coming through, yes, take leaps of faith towards things, but you are being warned here not to take foolish risk. Okay. Whoop. When you get the glow, that's confirmation. So don't do anything that's stupid. All right. And you're going through a huge change here. Your ancestors got you back big time, but they'll also warn you, like, hey, okay, we got you, but don't step off that cliff. You crazy? And then at the same time, there's moments where they'll say, go ahead, step off the cliff. What the hell? We got you. At this time, they want you not to do anything foolish. So that means do not share all of your ideas with certain people. Be sure that they are meant to be on this journey with you. Do not make foolish risk, like putting your money all into something before you have a tangible plan or a way of making it your investment back. Just foolish risk at this time. That's what needs your immediate attention is you honing in, building and perfecting your craft, getting the right team members and people to work with, and no more naive decisions. All right. That's all I keep hearing. Okay. How do you deal with this situation? So perhaps you've already made some connects with people that weren't so good. We have the father. You may have issues with your dad. I'm also getting with maybe a masculine energy in your life who may be the father of your kids. I don't know, but I am getting an energy that in order to better hone your craft, to do what it is you need to do in the world, there's something that needs to be balanced out with a father in your life or fathers, or, take what resonates, you know what I'm saying? But that is how you deal with this situation. And really, that's all they are really saying to me. It's like there's father issues, and that's what's in the way. If that doesn't resonate with you, maybe you're the father. Maybe there's a need for you to balance out some things within yourself. But I am getting there's a need to balance out some kind of energy between you and a father figure or yourself as a father. Okay. And that's really how you deal with this situation. That seems to be what is in the way. Okay. Why is it important that you have this experience in your life at this time? We have lightning coming through. And it's being represented by the serpent. I feel like lightning brings abrupt change. It is destructive to an extent. However, lightning can clear the way for things, for new paths to be made. So I feel like this experience is important in your life so that you will stop fearing change, so that you will stop seeing chaotic moments as chaos and start to see them as, wow, it might be feeling crazy right now, but when the fog clears, everything is going to be brand new. Everything's going to be fresh. It's going to be a new way to go. Where lightning strikes, it makes a new pathway. It can knock down an obstacle that was once in the way. I feel like this lightning is coming through to help you end the cycle that's been going around and around and around and around. And this is life. You tend to allow things to continue who is very powerful, but at times will turn in on yourself almost so as not to allow the power out. And I also see this as someone else who's strangling you. I see an egg that wants to crack. Something new wants to be born out of it. But this serpent is the life out of it. That it's I to have experience at this time in your life because it's something that it's like you're gonna quit something that make everything fall. You tend to be somebody who will just sit and allow things to go on. And they want you to be stronger this time. This experience is going to make you stronger. When you come out on the other side, what may seem like, oh my God, this is crazy, I can't take it, is going to be like, oh wow, I did that. And I'm better for it. Okay. How will this experience change you as a person? Renewal. Regeneration begins with decay. So if you feel like things are falling apart and rotten, it's because they are being renewed. Just like I was saying, you are going through a regeneration. So maybe you feel like, oh, everything about me's falling apart. Maybe my clothing isn't looking good. Maybe my hair is a mess. My this, my that. Maybe my home or whatever the case may be. These things have to fall apart so that you will refresh and renew them. Sometimes if things don't show obvious decay, you keep them around, not realizing that they are rotten. That's like if you got something in your fridge and it still looks fresh, but it's been in there for 2-3 months. Somebody might eat that thinking it's fresh because it still looks good. So you're going through a process where things that should be gone out of your life are going to look bad, are going to feel like they're just falling apart, so that you will face the fact that there is a renewal and a regeneration that is necessary and on the horizon. And that's the change. Change that's going to happen in you from this experience is you're going to be born anew. Now, the spirit animal energy to call for assistance and protection at this time is the dugong, which looks like a kind of otter. There's a need for you to trust, look at things from a humorous point of view. That's what they will assist you with. So you might find times where you don't feel so great, and then you'll see something on TV and it'll be funny, or you just feel the urge to watch something that's comedy, or you'll be on YouTube and something funny will hit you, spark you, they allow you to go through times of change and renewal with a trust that everything's going to be okay. Okay. Even though it's a mystery and you cannot see what is ahead and you're not really sure, I do feel that the full moon has been illuminating a lot of things for you. Tomorrow is probably the last day, or or Friday will be the last day you'll really be feeling its energy. But I feel like it is shining a light on a lot of things and clearing some of the mystery, some of the things that you did not understand. And if you call on this animal in times where you feel like you're in a fog or a funk, it will assist you with trusting the process and finding some humor in it. Because sometimes chaos can be funny, like everything's fucked up. And you might just have to laugh. You might find some humor in it. And then through that humor, you might say, okay, so what are we going to do? And you'll be able to get yourself together. All righty. What's being activated in you on a soul or spiritual level at this time? Wow, star ancestors coming through. You got serious star blessings. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. This is confirmation that what is being activated in you is the strength to persevere through whatever challenge is ahead of you. You have Sirius coming through. That is a powerful, powerful astral energy to have behind you. I'm telling you now, look it up if you're not familiar with Sirius. You may also have star ancestry from Sirius, may have spent a lifetime there, but that's if you believe in that, which I do. But yeah, move forward with whatever it is that you're planning or that needs to be done in order for you to renew and recharge. It's time for you to be seen. So what's activating in you is the need to shine, the need to be seen, the need to get through whatever the heck is in your way, because now by any means necessary, your Sirius ancestors are coming through like, yes, it's a yes to whatever it is you want to do. Let's go, because it's time. It's time for you to shine. Woo! If that wasn't confirmation for you, Pile 3, I don't know what else to do. I didn't do that. But anyway, let me get you your advice from your angel that you selected. This is the angel of self-esteem. Wow, everything, all three of these piles have been synchronized. So in sync. Okay, so let me get some light. Sorry about that. You are always enough. Confidence is essential for a happy and fulfilling life. Ask the angel of self esteem to help you truly value who you are and bring you feelings of self worth. A positive mindset will attract success. If you often feel lonely and unloved, learn to love and value yourself in the same unconditional way the angel of self esteem loves and values you. Focus on your strengths rather than your weaknesses. Become your own best friend. It's the self criticism. Understand that other people can't increase your self worth. It doesn't matter what you think, it matters what you think because others reflect the value you place upon yourself back to you. Not boundaries. Oops, sorry. Set boundaries and say no when those boundaries are crossed. Stand tall and feel powerful. Every morning when you wake up, say out loud or in your head, I am enough. I deserve to love myself and for others to love me as I am. And on that note, and my batteries is on, I just got a warning, I'm on 20%. I want to leave you guys with a quick prayer. So let's take in a deep breath. You can hold your hands however you hold them when you pray. This is for me a way of surrender and just giving thanks, offering to the Most High of my light and my love, and I'm open to receive light and love back. Close your eyes to take a deep breath through your mouth. I call this the tree breath. You're going to inhale through your mouth, and when you exhale, feel your roots go down into the earth and your branches just spread out and open up. Ready? Breathe in and root. Divine source energy, Most High, Creator, God, Jah, Allah, Jehovah, all of the names that you may be called upon this planet, Olodumare. I ask you today to please protect my tribe, protect us all, cover our families. I come here also to give thanks for the protection that you have already bestowed upon us, for guiding us forward through life, for bringing clarity to us in any way that's necessary for us to get the message. If it has to be cards, it has to be cards. If it has to be channeled messages through someone or a TV show or a movie, so be it, or a song. Whatever way you are bringing the message and the light to us in these days and times, we are grateful. We are also grateful for all that is coming into our life, the opportunities that are coming to us, the opportunities to accept certain things and the opportunities to walk away from things that are no longer serving us. We are also grateful for you assisting us in cutting cords with things that no longer serve us and welcoming in and opening to receive the things that are going to take us to the next level. We are grateful for the ending to any cycles that have been ongoing and holding us back. And we give thanks for you helping us move forward, helping us walk in your light, assisting us and guiding us as we do your good work on this planet, in this universe. I thank you. We thank you. I come here asking for nothing and just in gratitude for everything. Amen. Amin. Ashe. And it is so. Thank you, guys. Whew. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Love y'all.